Hi there everyone, welcome to my stream. I will be your host, Tsunami. I'm trying to figure out now my character is Cherrybook, and we're going to play a bit more of his story, and we're going to create things going on around him. So, So yeah, we're gonna start playing and see what we've got going on. So as you can see, we haven't really done that much. We need to keep going across. So we've got a few quests to do. If you press the middle mouse, you can see we're only inside this building. I wonder if I'm actually using my. If I press triangle. Start text chat, that's better. Voice chat, enable voice microphone. I'm gonna leave enable microphone for a time being. I could always enable it later on. I know you can hear me, so I'm pretty sure you can. I'll have to double check this because, you know, I don't know if you can hear me, but I wonder if you can. Let's just double check, see if you can hear me. Yeah, so see if you can hear me. I'll double check this because, you know. Yeah, you can hear me, so that's all good. So I'm just gonna literally go through some stories with you.
Praise Vivek.
Praise Vivek. So he's the god on the mountaintop. We read a little bit about a prince and his story with his with the woman that he with his mistresses and his gods. We read a few little stories here and there. I don't really recall. I remember one of them was about a potion, and the other one I'm not really sure what it was. So. That. But I like reading, so I'm gonna try and. I like reading out loud, like, you know, it makes me feel important. So I'm gonna go ahead and find books to read as well in between sessions of playing. I like to.
This is bad. This is very, very bad.
Okay.
You look well travelled, friend. Are you by chance going to Sadrith Moor? I can make it worth your while.
What is Sadrith Moor?
Opportunity. Or that's what I thought, until I angered de Fair by failing to deliver the special mushrooms he ordered on time. Lost the shipment. Now I'm in a bind. I have the mushrooms, but I'm afraid Fair will evaporate me for late delivery.
Why won't he evaporate me for delivery of these mushrooms?
You aren't at fault for the late delivery, so Fair shouldn't do anything to you. Won't do anything to you, I mean. I guarantee it. Besides, I'll let you pick the payment he owes me as well. I'd rather avoid the situation altogether at this point.
I deliver the mushrooms to you.
You're saving my life here, friend. I don't dare refuse the order. I also don't want to meet a displeased Tobani.
Can I ask you a few
For
questions?
someone who's helping me out this much, you can ask as many as you like.
I don't know if I actually evaporate you.
The Telvanni aren't like you and I, friend. They're powerful, quick to anger, and have no qualms about harming those who displease them. Sadrith Moor is up on the eastern coast, so you could walk, but I wouldn't recommend it. Talk to Cinda, our local navigator. She can sail you up there on her next trip. That's how I was going to get there until I missed my delivery. The Telvanni aren't like you and I, friend. They're...
Okie dokie, so... Today is a day. I am going to start running again, I think. Oops. Pressing buttons.
By the three, I've never seen the mountain. And bar Dow, I swear the moonlit looks like it's about to fall from the sky. I can't wait to set sail and put dry ground behind. We're headed to Sadrith Mora if that's where you'd like to go. Just decide quick. I want to sail on the next time. I was planning on sailing to Sadrith Mora next, but I don't mind taking you to an Alliance capital.
My character now, where is he? Ah. And what he gets sent. I see.
I don't like the way the mountain rumbles these days. Makes me glad we're about to set sail and leave all this disaster. I was planning on sailing to Sadrith Mora next, but I don't mind taking you to it. We're just about ready to set sail. We're headed to Sadrith Mora if that's where you'd like to go. I was planning on sailing to Sadrith Mora next, but I don't mind taking you to an Alliance capital.
It doesn't say that I have to go to Sadrith Mora. It says I have to go to Villain. Oh, actually, go on in.
We're just about ready to set sail. I don't know about you, but we're headed to
Cedrus Moore then is. Okay. So basically we just need a library where we can just read some of the stories that are amazing, and I like it because it's embedded into the whole context of the game. Just like I love things like that.
Bolin, you will never work in Vardenfell again.
I'm terribly sorry, Master. It won't happen again.
Ah, another useful idiot approaches. And what trifling matter brings you? I trust you're not here to waste my time. So Edrino finally came through, did she? And she sent you in her place, no doubt because she believes I will turn her into a Vardvark. Such nonsense. The things these commoners believe. I shall, of course, dock her payment for the late delivery.
Actually, she says I could keep the payment.
If you're lying, you do so remarkably well. If you're not, it is of no concern to me. You will receive the same coinage either way. Take it and be about your business. And tell Edrino that if she fails again, I shall locate another mushroom seller.
Kodoki.
Conclude my deliveries for today. What an exciting life I lead.
Need to travel around the Vardenfell coast?
Take me to another
If
location.
the place has a port and a dock, I can take you there. Where do you want to go?
Ah, city. Let's look at my character for a minute. Notifications, new daily rewards. Restoration potion. Okay. Chapters. Long before the Oblivion Crisis, the Longhouse Emperors made a deal with the devil, the Daedric Prince, Mihir's Dagon. That deal comes due to the newest Elder Scrolls Online year-long story, Gates of Oblivion, or a saga of murderous descent and sinister revolutions that leads you to the nightmare realm known as the Deadlands. Fair enough. So, some announcements. First, the Factum exists to serve as a personal banker. Backgrounds where it shuts down and vanishes to radio point unknown. Experience. collection, set items. PvP, inventory, character, social, journal, activity finder.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotaged the divination... No. I shouldn't take my failure out on you. It's not your fault that things are... difficult.
By difficult you mean Lord Vivek's lost of power.
How do you know about... Lord Vivek told you? Of course he did. It's his prerogative, I suppose. You must swear to keep this secret, though. There would be panic in the streets if the people believed one of the tribunal was incapacitated.
Lord Vivek said you might need help investigating the source of the problem.
It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than field work. And the ritual wasn't a total failure. It confirmed 3 locations from my earlier studies. Volmara, Aldrin, and Berylzar's tower. I need you to investigate each of these sites.
Tell me about these locations before I head out.
I researched what I could using the resources available here in Vivek City. To learn more, I need an agent to personally assess each location. Lord Vivek thinks you're the best one for that job. I hope he's right. I believe the mage seen in the ritual is Berylzar, who works out of an ancient Velothi tower. His experiments radiate energy similar to Vivek's affliction, but they're not a perfect match. Find out what he knows about the transfer of divine energy. House Redoran controls the town and nearby mines. House Halalu also has interests in the region. Rumors of a cult in the area concern me the most. I believe we saw a cultist during the ritual. Make discreet inquiries and see what you can learn. I have no idea. That's why we're sending you. I suggest you start at the inn. Secrets get spilled along with the drinks in such places. The miners may know something as well. I've heard that House Redoran has issued some kind of proclamation.
What do you know about Aldrin?
Savage Ashlanders, like the one seen in the vision, use the area as a tribal meeting ground. These nomadic heretics deny the divinity of the tribunal and have no love for Vivek. But how they could be involved eludes me. See what you can uncover. House Redoran controls the town and nearby mines. House Halalu also has interests in the region. Rumors of a cult in the area concern me the most. I believe we saw a cultist during.
Okay. Alright. Let's see what this little quest is. What's going on here?
Another adventurer looking for work?
You needed any help.
Did you? Well, that's why it was posted. It's simple. Citizens tell us what they need and we arrange for the job to be completed. You will be able to meet with the client before starting the task. They'll also have your reward, not us.
I don't receive jobs.
Belaru Omaril and her brother Traylan will handle your assignments. Check in with them frequently to see if they have a job for you. They'll inform you what you need to accomplish and who made the request.
Oops. So, blessed Almarek's fables of morning. The tallest shroom beetle, laminating its small stratosphere crawler, crawled into the top of the great mushroom. It gazed out over the ashlands and cried, "There is no shroom beetle taller than I. There is nothing I cannot see." Just then a cliff racer swooped down and plucked the beetle from its perch. The beetle grinned a wide, toothy grin and said, "Had you stayed on the ground, I never would have seen you. Is it not better to be short than dead?" Alas, the beetle learned too late that forsaking one's nature brings nothing but ruin. A tale of two herds. Two gar herds met in the market square, preparing to sell their stock. The shorter and the two laughed at the other, jeered. "You bring only one gara to help to market. Look upon my herd. I have brought 10 and 20 and stand to make a fortune." The tall herder merely shook his head. "You may have 10 and 20 garas, but they are scrawny and frail. Better to have one steady beast than 100 sickly ones." The shorter herd released an oafish chuckle and prepared to usher his beasts into the pens. Just then a great ash storm arrived and plumped the market with howling winds and choking fumes. Eventually the storm relented. The tall herder and his great storm gar were unharmed, but the short herder's gars were thrown this way and that, and not one of them had survived. "Do you see now, my friend?" the tall herdsman said. "Numbers are subutile for quality." Friendly Alit, O'Journally. Alit pranced across the ashlands, ever watchful of a beast it could call friend. Presently it came upon a Nyx hound who was preening itself in an ash pit. The Alit smiled a great smile and cried out, "Greeting, friend." The Nyx hound, seeing the Alit's huge teeth, panicked and dashed under the rock. The Alit sighed in panic, pressed on. In due course, it came upon a Varavok rooting through a beetle nest. "Hello," and the Alit shouted, smiling wildly and revealing its huge, sharp teeth. The Varavok squealed in terror and scampered off into the bushes. The Alit released another mournful sigh and trundled on towards the shore. Finally it spotted an ash hopper rolling in the sand. The Alit summoned up its widest, most cheerful smile and said, "Hail, ash hopper!" The ash hopper leaped back in horror and sprang away as fast as it could. Alit that was heartbroken. "I will never have a friend as long as I have these tribal teeth," it hissed, and beast resolved it to be done with them altogether. It took a huge rock in its mouth and bit down hard, knocking all of its teeth out like a book of loose nails. Finally it signed, "Another beast will no longer be afraid." Just then a great Cagualty arrived, stomping its feet, preparing to pounce. The Alit growled and opened its wide jaws to frighten the predator away. The killer just laughed. "You fool, you've no teeth left in your head." The Alit released its folly too late. The Cagular lunged and swallowed the cheerful beast in one huge gulp. "So you see, child, that which we hate in ourselves is often the greatest gift." It's the cripple. Lord Vivek, while walking down the road, came upon a cripple with a gnarled and withered hand. "Young Bravo," the cripple cried, "will you not help an orphan man in need?" Wyvern stood before the cripple and frowned his brow. "What is wrong with you, old mare?" he queried. The cripple lifted his hand and replied, "Do you not see my withered hand? It is twisted as old roots and pains me greatly when the storm roll in. Women shun me because of its ugliness, and children run away at the sight of it. Please have pity." Vivek stood quiet for a moment, then drew his bright sword and severed the mare's hand in one clear stroke. The cripple howled in pain as the warrior poet dressed the wound. "Do not brawl so, old mare," said Vince. Do you not see that I have done the greatest kindness? Better to be done with an evil than to carry it on for pity's sake. Wow. So he was supposed to be the hero, but he really wasn't. I've come back to that. I come back to some of these. So. I need to find volume 1. I want to find volume 1 of the books. Okay. Volcanoes erupting. Look, you can see moons in the sky.
Wanes.
So the idea is we're going to go investigate this area. It says it's like white on the map, so...
You there, Outlander. I have a proposition. So I was right. You're a sword for hire. Excellent. My name is Marla Rethan of House Hlalu, and I have a proposition for you. I need someone to investigate what's going on in the Varsia Didanat ebony mine. Piqued your interest, have I? Capital. My brother Benar and I share ownership of the mine, but I suspect he's hiding something from me. The little weasel's even locked down the entrance. Only his personal guards are allowed inside. There are only 2 keys to the mine. Benar keeps one in our manor house. The other is carried by the mine's foreman, Knox. I want you to procure a key, either one, and then search the mine for any sign of mischief. Report back with your findings. Foreman Knox is somewhere in Balmora. Should be simple enough to pluck the key from his pockets. Or, if you prefer burglary, you could take my brother's key from the desk in his study. Our manor is just up the hill to the west of town. Well, the key should be no trouble. My brother is away at the moment, and the house guards are not exactly the keenest. If you choose to pickpocket the foreman, well, just avoid the city watch, I suppose. That's the rub. The mine is well guarded. My brother insisted that I hire only the rowdiest and most ill-tempered mercenaries,
So I brought on the Iron Hound Company. I can vouch for their pugnacity. I'd prefer to avoid bloodshed, of course, but I don't want to tip my brother off. If he is up to something, I'll need deniability to maintain the element of surprise. Besides, they're mostly criminals, drunks, and skooma addicts. Expendable, yes?
Why are you concerned that something improper is going on at the moment?
Well, the mine has underperformed for years. I'd actually considered selling it. Until recently, that is. Ebony has been pouring out of the mine these past few months. And normally, I'd be overjoyed, but that's also when Benna became distant.
So obtain a key. Okay, let's wait for him to walk away a bit. Can't really stay and read, that's all. Oh, I must have broke my feet on the way down. Those things are pretty cool.
watch it!
Can't believe they want us to go outside the house to find Thea.
You probably don't even have the gold, but I have to give you a chance to pay your bounty. Now get lost, scum.
Well, that's quite amazing. But appears no one is here. It appears. Okay, so at that note, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching so far. It's been a bit of fun.